So I'm at the location where I get a lot of my cars, and just figured I'd give you guys a quick walk around what this place kind of looks like. This is not an auction, this is a back lot. So there's a dealer that I buy from, and this is their overflow lot. I actually just sold one of these, and ironically I bought it from them. Kia Borrego. Have you ever heard of a Kia Borrego? Last one I bought needed the key programmed. And they sold it as an in-op. This is the car I'm after here today. The auction listing said this thing has an engine noise. I'm not really sure if it has an engine noise per se. Let's see if the key even works. Okay, it's a little stiff, but I'm gonna fire this thing up if it'll fire up and see what this engine noise is. Well, it sure runs like garbage. Oh, there it goes. It cleared up. A little bit of smoke out the exhaust. Engine doesn't sound bad. It's misfiring like a mother trucker. Holy cow, is it misfiring. Let's see if the transmission works. Yeah, okay, so this is this particular dealership that I buy from. A lot of cars I get from this place. It's become my honey hole, and the reason it's my honey hole is because I've figured out that this dealership doesn't actually inspect these cars after they either repossess them or get a trade-in. What they do is they throw them in this back lot, and after it's in the back lot, it's basically left to die. This thing runs terribly, but I don't hear a weird engine knock. I can fix a misfire, that's not a problem. So we'll shut it back off. Oh, this thing run too long though. We got a broken door handle. Cool. Hello. Yeah, so like I was saying, the inspection reports are absolute garbage on these things. Hopefully, yeah, I got in from the outside. And they miss all kinds of stuff. Alright, so I'm all loaded up. And before I take off, I'm going to give a quick gander, see what else is here. Most of these cars are not ready to run. They're waiting on title work. So, I don't know, was there like 30 plus cars out here? What I like to do is get an idea of what's coming. So, these are cars that are not listed yet. And again, this is not necessarily an auction location. This is the back lot of another car dealer, and they only sell their cars online. So guys like me that are local and pick up our own cars, we kind of get a sneak preview of what's coming. That's if you pay attention. I got somebody looking for a minivan, third row, and I see 1, 2, 3 minivans right here. What else? A Hyundai and a Kia. I'll have to go back and look at those again. The Borrego back there is definitely a third row. And see, right now I have no idea. It's locked up. I have no idea what the condition of these cars are. But sometimes just woof. Okay, so exactly my point. Sometimes I'll come through and have a look. Holy cow, does this thing smell like butt? Ugh. Ugh. Exactly my point. The reason why I like to take a look is because even though the descriptions of the condition reports and all that can kind of vary, they're not very good. See, that's actually missing glass. The inspection reports just say it stinks. They don't really give you an idea of how bad it stinks. That thing is absolutely disgusting. I don't think I would want that. So right off the bat, I'm going to get rid of it. This one here, some rust, locked. Can't smell that one. That bad boy right there. Holy cow, is that thing smashed. Got a nice Accord here. That thing looks clean. Let's take a look at the inside. headliner's down a little bit. Might have to keep an eye on that one. Equinox, another eco junk. Another nasty Ecotech. How many miles are on you? 141 and change. This could be a potential timing chain car, guys. Potential timing chain car. Chevy Cruze, Chrysler 200, 300, another Equinox. Let's see. Equinox. There's the auction running. This one smells like cigarettes. And ooh, bingo. See that? That might miss the auction's inspection list. This bad boy burns oil. I guarantee it. No oil change sticker. See, this is the type of stuff I'm looking for right here. Empties. We got some empty Walmart 5W30s. So, what does that mean? It means this thing burns oil. So what's likely wrong with it? Timing chains and pistons. So it's nice to know that going into it before I buy it. This thing's an oil burner. Malibu. I like you, Malibu. You liked pizza, didn't you? Smells like a lady owned this one. Comes with a nice little cup holder. All these cars reek of weed too. They smell like pot. I don't get it. It's like every other car's. Ooh. Yo. Never mind. We'll check you out. A red Chevy Equinox. How many miles on the sticker? Can't quite see the sticker from here. This is nice though. Holy cow, this one's clean. Alright, this one might be a candidate. It's leather. It's got okay tires. I'll bet you it needs an engine. Let's take a look. How many miles are? No idea. Usually I find out the miles in the inspection reports. Usually I'll find out the miles in the inspection reports, but that's not guaranteed. Sometimes there's no mileage because they can't figure out how to put a jump pack on a dead battery. That's how I bought a GMC Terrain a couple weeks ago. The mileage on it was not disclosed. It's 13. Someone's replaced the windshield, looks like, or there's at least trim missing. But yeah, the 13 that I bought up here, the GMC Terrain, that sucker only had like 145,000 miles on it. It was listed as miles unknown. So if I can have a look and see what the oil change sticker has on it, that gives me at least an idea. See, this is another example of why I like to come out here and have a look. That. From the photos they give you in the descriptions, you can't tell what that is. That looks horrible, but if you get in there close, maybe too close, you can tell that's basically just a bumper, guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably buy this if it comes up, because I guarantee you it goes cheap. The reason it goes cheap is because people see damage and they go, damn, does that have undercarriage damage? That looks pretty good. Camrys are good, man. Oh, it's been painted. Look real close. Can you see it? This thing was a different color. Yeah, look at this paint line right there. Somebody changed the color of this thing ever so slightly. I mean, that's pretty much the same color, but it's slightly different. See, that's going to affect the value. You never know that if you bought it sight unseen. Unless there's a good inspector, and they don't exist. This car smells like weed. Every car. 139,000 miles. Okay. Bumper's a little jacked up. Not sure why this thing was repainted. All the way up in here. It's definitely been resprayed. The whole car is like a Mako. Yeah, you can tell. There's a paint line. So we got a bumper that's kind of jacked. I think what they did was they smacked a curb right there. So I'm gonna crawl on the ground. This will be the last one I look at Maybe look at this Buick. Whew. Would you look at that? Some bald tires, man. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This one smells like weed too. 187,000 miles to get their oil change at Walmart. Not a bad car. This would clean up. Want any weed? Smoke rocks. Alright. That one I like. The Camry I like, except for the fact it was painted. So I need to crawl on the ground and have a closer look. Otherwise, I think that's it for today.